If your genotype is, or you know anyone that is AA, let's watch this video.
Smoke. But let me tell you the disadvantage of having genotype AA. Number one, we all know malaria is number one because they are always prone to what? Malaria. And I advise you, if you know your genotype is AA, every month make sure you treat for what? Malaria, because you're always prone to it. Number two, they are always prone to what? Hypertension. Like,
she eventually spoke about 4 things, all of which are very important. But let's take it one after the other. For those who might still be guessing, the major difference between AA and AS, for example, is the shape of the red blood cell. For people with genotype AA, they have what we can call a perfect red blood cell, which is round. For AS, on the other hand, there's always a secret red blood cell to every 2 to 3 normal round red blood cell. And mosquitoes, as nepo creatures that they are, they have this high level of taste for richness, which makes them more attracted to AA blood. It's also noteworthy that because of the roundness of the blood, it allows for easy replication of Plasmodium parasites. But all this is just one side of the story. Malaria as a disease doesn't discriminate. And if there's anything that matters most, then it's exposure. And this is why you can have someone that is AA not come down with malaria in months, even years in some cases. If you are AA and you've not had malaria in a long time, make sure you comment below. But on the other hand, you can have someone that is AS come down with malaria almost every other month. So to say because you are AA, you should treat malaria every single month is not only not too good, but can expose your body system to drugs that are not even needed in the first place. Okay, Norse, to the next one.
Number two, they are always prone to what? Hypertension. Like, smarting, they don't get hypertension. So I advise you, whatever that will make you to start, that will stress you or start making you think, or that will make your BP to go up, avoid it. And this is mostly for people or men and women with what? Genotype AA. Number three.
To say AA are more prone to hypertension is true. But that's only half of the truth. The same research that suggests that AA are more susceptible to high blood pressure further suggests hypertensive people with AA respond better with lifestyle modification. Now, I need you to understand this well. It literally means an AA that stays away from those lifestyle choices that lead to BP in the first place has the least chance of having BP. So to my brothers and sisters that are AA, you don't have a BP sentence waiting for you. Just make sure you live healthy and as natural as possible. But the fact remains that whether you are AA or AS or any other genotype, if you constantly make lifestyle choices that leads to BP, you are most definitely going to lie on that bed as you lay it with your wrong choices, and no genotype will save you. Okay, Norse, to the next one.
Number three, you can only give that your blood to someone who has AA genotype like you, or you can only receive from what? O. You get what I'm saying? So please understand that one.
And this is by far the most misconstrued of all 4 claims, so we need to pay attention to it. What she just said is coming from a misconception most people have about genotype and blood groups. Genotype, in a layman term, are those 2 alphabets you check when you want to get married. This can be AA, AS, AC, SS, SC, or even CC in some cases. But blood group is totally different. Let's settle the misconception once and for all. We have only 4 blood groups, which are A, B, AB, and O. Now, the general rule is that each blood group can only receive and donate to one another, which means A can only get from A, B can only get from B, AB from AB, and O from O. But O is too benevolent. It can donate to everyone. We have O, 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 and we already have O right here. Now, one thing I want you to pay attention to is that AB has both A and B. And because of this, it can receive from both A and B. This means O can donate to everyone and AB can collect from everyone. Hence, the reason why O is called universal donor and AB universal receiver. They fit chop anywhere, like mosquito. No be me talk am. So your genotype can be AA and you have a blood group A, B, AB, or O. Let's say, for example, you are AA and you also have a blood group AB. That means you can literally collect blood from anyone. Or on the other hand, you are AA but your blood group is O. Then that means you can basically donate to most people. Now, before we move on to the last and funniest one, if you know any AA that needs to see this, share it with them.
And the next one we're talking about is they don't like stress. So their stress threshold is too low. That's why they sabi get pepper body. Any small thing like this, they don't have stress. They're always tired. They get tired easily. Like, it's not their fault. It's just because of the kind of genotype they have.
And
So
this is where most people start seeing this like an intentional attack. Because, well, how quickly you get tired is definitely something that can be linked to your genotype, but definitely not someone with the best form of red blood cell known to man. As a matter of fact, getting tired easily and not tolerating stress is a hallmark of sickle cell disease. And if any genotype is farther away from this, then it's AA. So if that is used as a justification for pepper body, then that can be said to be baseless. Anyone can get triggered, and most of these things have to do with personalities, and our personalities are dependent on our personal choices, not genotype. On a final note, I want to appreciate our nurse. And as a matter of fact, this doesn't mean everything she says is baseless or wrong. Just that we are all humans and we are all prone to mistakes. So if you watched up to this point, I want to genuinely appreciate you, and I hope you learned something tangible. If you did, don't forget to follow, like, share, and repost. And as always, follow again and stick around so you don't miss out.